There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves.
And now, your 2021
Interleague Baseball.
Atlanta Braves.
Jesse Chavez gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now into the box, Jose Altuve. He will lead this one off today.
Jose Altuve.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway from Truist Park as the first pitch of the afternoon misses, taken for ball one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
No one on with one down, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air into shallow left center. Center fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. And we're just underway from Truist Park. And he falls behind 0-2. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Again, a 1-2. Fly ball heading for the alley. After it is Soler, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Zach Greinke gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Now at the plate here is Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rosario.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fouled away. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup. Freddy Freeman there. He'll hit next. Three-two pitch. Count remains full. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So next up will be Freddy Freeman, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Fastball called for strike 2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another try at 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ozzie Albies is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. first chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Greinke comes set. 1-0 on its way. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Rosario rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In now, Austin Reilly. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Albies, the runner at second with one away. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In is Jorge Soler. 0-1 the count. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-1, here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And it's fouled away. He's set. The 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The payoff pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the payoff pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. Long throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. At the plate, Adam Duvall, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 2-0 on the way.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
McCormick finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. Back to Truist Park following this. Back now from Truist Park, second inning coming up, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Down the first baseline. Freeman's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now it'll be Chas McCormick. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it does anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Stepping in next, Zach Greinke. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 2 left for the Astros. They trail things here 2-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ball 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-0. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Career line against Greinke. He's gone 4 for 9. Now here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They've taken a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Greinke's ready. 2-1 on its way. Fastball just missed above the zone. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, Jesse Chavez. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Chavez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. One left for Atlanta. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. And now in the box, Jose Altuve flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First delivery to him. Michael Brantley stands in as he looks at a called strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Duvall will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
One and one, here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And the 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to right field. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away. Runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. From the belt, the pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The first baseman.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home. Slow roller out to short. Throw to first with time to spare in the side. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and none left.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The first baseman, Freddy Freeman.
Now here's the pitch. The 1-0 home.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he fouls this one off. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Austin Reilly. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Line hard, deep into left. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Leading off for the Astros, their shortstop, Carlos Correa.
From the stretch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Soler. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for the Astros.
Next to stand in is Chas McCormick. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Kyle Wright enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 30.
To the plate now, Martin Maldonado, and it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Here comes the 1-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Into right field, that's a base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Zach Greinke is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Jose Altuve waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0. Now the double steal is on here. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Albies brings it in. Relay to Freddy, double play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Astros 4 and the Braves 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Now the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Two and two to Jorge Soler. Two pitch is fouled away. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Adam Duvall will be next. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam.
Digging in next,
Duvall.
Adam Duvall comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and a strike. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Fouled away. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
Shortstop.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's inside. 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here now the 2-2. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that is off the wall in right field. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch. Almost
Now
getting it
batting.
past him, but he
Number
catches
30.
up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field. And the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
At the plate now, Kyle Wright, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Ready with the 0-1. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brantley's after it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll go ahead and tack another to their lead as it's now a 6-4 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zack Greinke. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Jake Odorizzi answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Next up, Eddie Rosario struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Odorizzi gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And the Braves just have it working, as this is going to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate, Freddy Freeman. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. No hits to this point. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. This is to right field and deep for Freeman. Brantley going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run blast off the bat of Freddy Freeman, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the pitch. To 2-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Reilly. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Pulled hard down the line in left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Braves lead this one 8-4. New inning set to get underway and set to go as the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
The first baseman.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So 2 down and a runner at first. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Reilly is under it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Houston. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Now to the plate, here is Adam Duvall as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Adam Duvall.
First offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout
Now
to have a little
batting,
chat
catcher,
about your approach.
Travis
Not a lot of positives to draw from
Darno.
that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
In now, Dansby Swanson. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Braves. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Leading off the inning, it'll be Chas McCormick, and they could use a spark from him here.
Chas McCormick.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch one more time. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Kyle Tucker gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Here's the first pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Albies picks it up over to first, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Braves lead it 8-4. Christian Javier enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Guillermo Heredia is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brantley is under it, makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Now the 1-0. Pops this one up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman gloves it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Freddie Freeman will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Luke Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And it's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. A dive and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, D-Roy, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Altuve gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Albies has room in foul territory. 1 away. Next up for the Astros, Alex Bregman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First delivery to him. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
0-1, here it comes. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Here's another 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
To the plate now, Austin Reilly. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Jorge Soler, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Down and away, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The 1-2. Adam Duvall would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The center fielder, number 14, Adam.
Now to the plate, Adam Duvall. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch of the AB now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 8 and the Astros 4. Yordan Alvarez will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on.
Alvarez.
Now the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate now is Yuli Gurriel. It was a walk in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And that one yanked just foul. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-2. And And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Chas McCormick would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. His second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, based on the past performances of both teams, we thought it might end like this. This was a mismatch on paper before the game, and now it's a mismatch on the field during the game.
Into the box,
The batter,
Dansby
number
Swanson.
7,
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Brantley on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ehire Adrianza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to third. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Adrianza, base runner at first with 1 out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, as this is now a 7-run ball game. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Standing in now, Freddy Freeman. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in will be Ozzie Albies. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Three homers in the same inning. This has become an offensive explosion. I need a mound visit.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
Stepping in now, Austin Reilly, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 4 runs here in this half inning. Tapped up the first baseline.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is, this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Jorge Soler. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Number 14, Adam Duvall.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Phil Maton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. We've played 8 full. Atlanta leads it 13-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyler
Now playing
Matzik
center
is in out of the
and
bullpen
batting
now
one,
as he'll be inserted
number
into the
22,
number 6 spot following the double switch.
Peterson.
Jock Peterson is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch. Ready now is
Off for the
Chas
Astros.
McCormick, 2 for
The
3
center
with a
fielder,
double on his line so
Chas
far.
McCormick.
First pitch on the way. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So stepping in is Martin Maldonado. First pitch on its way. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
McCormick on at first, nobody out. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Aledmus Diaz comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Fouled off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Next here is Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Altuve.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So the next to bat will be Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The runner from second crosses the plate.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Alex Bregman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He was a double play victim last time around. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
A.J. Minter gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
The batter, the left fielder, Yordan.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for Houston. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Peterson is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big fourth inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
13-8, the final score in this one. The Braves scored a lucky 13 in this one. Kyle Wright takes home the win. Zach Greinke struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.